What excites me about Crossroads Hospice Society is the passion and the dedication of everyone involved. We have almost 400 volunteers who come out to support Crossroads in one way or another. So when you work alongside that group of people, it's very rewarding, and that's my reward.
I came to Crossroads at a moment when they were ready to step into the dream of creating this freestanding hospice. And I guess one of the contributions that I made is that I'm a dreamer. I'm not a realist. And so when I sat on that board, there were individuals who looked at the finances and said it's not possible. We kind of followed that line out of A Field of Dreams, where we said, if you build it, they will come.
There is something about Crossroads Hospice that is really special. It's not like a hospital, very much not like a hospital. The will is really there from the top down to provide the best of care.
I've had the honor of being on the board of directors. I think I'm in my 6th year now, and there's a great diversity of talent and experience and enthusiasm that is being brought to the board. We have people from the legal community, the accounting community, the healthcare community, politicians at the table, and then just citizens that just have the sense that we're doing the right thing and they want to help make that difference.
I'm the hospice manager, and so I meet with families as they come in with their loved ones and just try to, we know we can't change the outcome of what's going to happen here, but how can we make it more memorable and personalize it? So we talk about rituals and we talk about traditions at end of life, and just putting everybody on the same page. What is their understanding of hospice, and how can we help the family to bring them all together at this time?
You're expecting to walk into a very dreary, sort of very depressing atmosphere, and it is not. It is the exact opposite of that. And the needs of the individual comes above and beyond the needs of the organization. And that is so, I can't explain it. There's no words to explain the warmth and the generosity of the people that work here and the volunteers that come in. They are here because they want to be here. They are not here because they have to be. This is something they do out of the kindness and the goodness of their hearts.
A few years ago I heard about the Crossroads Hospice Coffee House. That is, a kind of an old-fashioned folk music format. A bunch of people gather together in a room, musicians come in and sign up for open stage, and then they have a feature performer. When they first started out, it was a major part of the fundraising effort, and it continues.
We've done things like scrapbooking, where we have created scrapbooks for families to hold on to the memories of a loved one who's passing away, and those become fundraising efforts. We've got kids in classrooms who are shooting basketballs, hoops for Crossroads, and depending on how many baskets they sink, they go to their family and friends to sponsor them in that effort. But probably our most important and our signature event has been Treasures of Christmas.
A lady by the name of Anita De La Salle launched this 15 years ago, and it has grown every single year. What most people know are Treasures of Christmas is by the lavishly and elegantly decorated trees. So those trees are auctioned off, as well as some wonderful other auction items. We have musical entertainment. It's a night to get blitzed up. Everyone looks mighty fine at Treasures of Christmas, and to come out and support our major fundraiser. And we like to say, take a hike for hospice. This is our family event. So a lot of families come out in support of someone they've lost, either in the community or here in our hospice. They walk in memory.
And it's been going on now, this will be the 6th year. It's an annual event, and it's all across the country. Last year, there were 3 sites among the Tri-Cities, and I think there was a total of about $39,000 raised between the 3 sites. 2nd in Canada, so we were very pleased with that. Of course, we'd like to be #1.
We also have third-party events. That's huge for us. Golf tournaments, Tony Parsons, Neil McRae, Phoenix Truck and Crane, Remax Sabre, they all hold annual golf tournaments. We have the Naughty Daughters, the Blue Mountain Quilters Guild. These groups support us by creating beautifully handcrafted smocks for our patients, quilts that adorn the walls.
There's been children holding birthday parties that are fundraisers for Crossroads. And it's not just birthday parties, it's bowl-a-thons, it's garage sales, it's penny drives.
Polka Garden Club, the Tri-City Garden Tour, funds coming to Crossroads Hospice Society. Last year they raised $7,400. That money raised will go towards our Labyrinth Healing Garden.
Well, a labyrinth is actually an ancient tool that's been around for thousands of years, and it's often confused with the maze, which tends to have dead ends and requires some mental acuity to figure out. But a labyrinth is a single path that meanders to a center. And what it does is it allows an opportunity for some peaceful reflection, knowing that the destination is assured. And so they're being used throughout the world as opportunities for meditation, reflection, prayer, contemplation. And Crossroads made a decision to make a labyrinth the central point of their healing garden.
So the design is in place. The location, of course, is Pioneer Memorial Park. We actually have a specific location within the park. We believe strongly that the community should be involved in this project. One idea that we have is there's quite a bit of maintenance required, and we're hoping that we can attract community groups to come in and assist us with the maintenance of the plants and so on, and the grounds.
You look at the diversity of the programs and services that we offer. You look at the diversity of people that we deal with. That's reflected in the diversity of donations that we're getting from the community, whether it's people donating their time to Crossroads events, whether it's people donating clothes and household goods to the thrift store, whether it's people buying a ticket to one of our big signature events, or whether it's people holding their own events and raising funds. I think we've really got the community engaged. People are coming forward. They're saying, I want to make a difference.
I believe that we offer every person coming to our doors to volunteer an opportunity. There's the thrift store, there's the visiting volunteer program, there's fundraising, there's office help. There's the gardeners that can support our rooftop gardens. I think we have something for everybody who's really interested in learning how they can make a difference in their lives and in the lives of others.
I have volunteers who work with me in the bereavement program. Your first thought might be sitting at the bedside of a dying person. And yes, there's definitely a lot of volunteers that do that. Providing support through those transitional times is something that anyone can do. It doesn't really matter who you are, as long as you're a compassionate person who can really listen, you can do that.
If you even have half an hour a week, why not come and share your time with people who don't have a whole lot of time left?
I guess that's what I like most about Crossroads. I think that the hospice has really become what I say, it's a visible, tangible symbol of a caring community. And so when people drive by it, I think it's like that represents the care that exists in this community. And I think it's the heart of the community.
Every day to be in here, it's a privilege. So we work with different families, we hear different stories, we learn the lessons from them. And what it does is make us all realize life is short, so we live each day with purpose and intent.
There's something really amazing about being with people at the end of their lives. It's just, you know, a lot of people say to me, how can you work with people who are dying or who have had somebody die? It must be so sad all the time. But, you know, it's not really like that. It's really a wonderful, life-affirming place.